The most expensive legal mistakes Americans make every day. Most Americans will lose tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in their lifetime, not because of bad luck but because of simple legal mistakes they make every single day. They sign papers they don't understand. They say the wrong thing at the wrong time. They assume, it won't happen to me. Today I'm revealing the 8 most expensive legal mistakes Americans make on a daily basis and exactly how to protect yourself before it's too late. Stick around till the end. I'm your law and life advocate, and I've seen these mistakes destroy lives. Let's go through them one by one. Mistake number 1. Signing documents without reading them. In 2022, Sarah, a 38-year-old teacher in Texas, was excited to buy her first home. The real estate agent rushed her through the closing documents saying, "It's all standard stuff." Sarah signed everything quickly. 6 months later, she discovered a hidden clause that made her responsible for $47,000 in previous owner repairs. She fought in court and lost. Sarah ended up selling the house at a huge loss and was left with massive debt. All because she didn't read the fine print. What to do instead? Never sign the same day. Use the 48-hour rule. Always read arbitration clauses, automatic renewal terms, and penalty sections. Mistake number 2. Posting the wrong thing on social media. Mark from Florida got into a nasty divorce. While the case was ongoing, he posted vacation photos with his new girlfriend and complained about his ex-wife on Facebook. His ex's lawyer used those posts to paint him as irresponsible. The judge reduced his custody time dramatically and increased his child support. Mark lost thousands of dollars every month, all because of a few emotional posts. Rule: assume everything you post can and will be used against you in court. Mistake number 3. Not having updated estate planning documents. When 47-year-old Michael died suddenly from a heart attack, he had no will. He had been meaning to create one for years. Because he never updated his beneficiary forms after his divorce, his ex-wife received his $380,000 401k and life insurance payout, while his current wife and 2 young children got almost nothing. The family spent over $85,000 in legal fees fighting in probate court for 2 years. Rule: review and update your will, trust and beneficiary forms every 2 to 3 years or after major life events, marriage, divorce, birth, death. Mistake number 4. Giving police too much information. James was pulled over for a broken taillight. Nervous, he started explaining everything even though the officer didn't ask many questions. He accidentally admitted to having a drink earlier. That small conversation turned a simple ticket into a DUI charge that cost him $15,000, his job, and his license for a year. What to do instead? Be polite but firm. Say, "I'm invoking my right to remain silent. I do not consent to any searches." Mistake number 5. Ignoring debt collection rules. Lisa was behind on medical bills after surgery. Debt collectors called her at work, threatened her, and even contacted her elderly mother. Because Lisa didn't know her rights under the FDCPA, she paid them $9,200 she didn't legally owe just to make the harassment stop. What to do instead? Send a cease and desist letter, validate the debt in writing before paying anything. Know your rights under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Mistake number 6. Wrong beneficiary designations. After 12 years of marriage, David passed away. Everyone assumed his wife would get his life insurance. But because he never updated the form after his first marriage, his ex-wife received the entire $650,000 payout. His current wife and kids got 0. What to do instead? Review all beneficiary forms, life insurance, 401k, IRA, bank accounts, today. These designations override your will. Update them after every marriage, divorce, or birth. Mistake number 7. Not documenting everything in writing. Carlos hired a contractor to renovate his kitchen for $28,000. They had a verbal agreement on the scope of work. When the contractor did shoddy work and demanded more money, Carlos had no evidence. He ended up paying an extra $12,000 and still had to hire another contractor to fix the mess. What to do instead? Always get agreements in writing even for small jobs. Mistake number 8. Thinking, I don't need a lawyer. Until it's too late. Rebecca tried to handle her father's estate by herself to save money. 2 years later, she had spent more on mistakes and back taxes than she would have paid a good lawyer in the first place. Rule: consult a lawyer early, especially for estates, contracts, divorces, or serious disputes. The earlier you go, the cheaper it usually is. These mistakes are quietly destroying the financial futures of millions of Americans every year. The good news is that most of them are 100% preventable once you know what to watch for. Start this week, review your documents, update your beneficiaries, and think twice before signing or posting anything. Comment below. Which mistake surprised you the most? If you want more practical legal and life advice, subscribe and turn on the bell. Share this video with your family. It might save them from making these expensive mistakes. Thank you for watching. Protect yourself out there.